Paige VanZant with us right now. And Paige, April 4th, M1 Global, UFC Fight Pass. You're doing the color commentary for that. Just one more thing on the resume. How did this come about?
The opportunity came up. My management team gave me a call and asked if it was something that I would ever be interested in. And I kind of jumped at the opportunity because, M1, it's a huge organization overseas. And the fact that it's coming over to the U.S. is a really big deal. And to have it on UFC Fight Pass and just to be a part of the whole experience and be the trailblazer for it, it's really exciting.
So here's my concern. You're a very nice person. We know that. We've been around you. You're very happy. Are you going to be able to be critical of somebody if there's something that has to be said about someone?
Yeah, the way I see it is, commentating fights, you can really just share like what you would do in that moment and what you think they should be doing in there. But it's also knowing that the fighters in the cage, they're doing the best that they can, and they really are in there. It's a fight, and I can only share my knowledge through experience. So it really, it's part of it is being critical, but it's partly just showing, that the experience of my fighting years and to give a little bit of insight to the fans.
Shortly after it was announced that you might be fighting, on UFC 236, that you had a broken arm. So I was curious, is this the same arm that kept you out before, or is this a different fracture?
It is the same arm, but different fracture. So it's always going to be like, once you have metal in your arm, it's actually a high risk to break around the plate because your bone flexes, but the plate doesn't. And that's exactly what I did. I elbowed one of my teammates in practice, and I broke around my plate through one of my screw holes. So it sucks. It's a brand new break in a totally different spot. Same arm, just because it's, the arm that has metal in it. But I mean, it happens. It's a part of it. I the one person I try to always consistently look up to through all my injuries is Dominic Cruz, which is, a funny thing to do, but to look at him, he has had so many injuries and just continues to come back and be successful and be, one of the best players in his division. So this one, luckily, I do not need surgery. That was kind of something we were scared of, so don't need surgery, and it actually looks like I'll be ready to start training again and start using my arm in 3 weeks.
Sorry, how are you so casual telling that story? If I told that story, it would be, that was the last thing I ever did. There was a screw hole, and I hurt around it again, and now I'm done. I'm never going to do anything again.
Yeah, I mean, it's part of it. It's whatever. A broken arm is, everything heals. And it's just nice. I do have such a love for the sport. I think that once my love for the sport goes away, then maybe these injuries would be a little bit more daunting. But now it's just, frustrating because I want to keep fighting. So just trying to do everything I can to get it healed as fast as possible so I can get back in there.